This is Pulse of Africa, the face of Ethiopia, the voice of Africa.
Hello viewers, you're watching Pulse of Africa. I'm Jalini Tesfaye for the main news. First, our top stories for today. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy meets with Slovenian President Prek Musar. South Africa unveils plan to combat climate change in coastal areas. Muslims around the world celebrate Eid al-Adha 2025. Now the news in detail. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed recently welcomed the President of Slovenia, Nataša Prek Musar, in Addis Ababa as part of efforts to deepen bilateral relations. The visit aimed to strengthen diplomatic ties and foster cooperation in key areas of mutual interest. During her visit, President Prek Musar emphasized collaboration across various sectors, particularly in investment and trade. As part of her official engagements, she paid tribute to Ethiopian heroes by laying a wreath at the Adwa Victory Memorial. Chad said it is suspending all visas to U.S. citizens as a matter of reciprocity after learning that it is one of a dozen countries whose nationals are banned from traveling to the U.S. Chad has neither planes to offer nor billions of dollars to give, but Chad has its dignity and pride, continued President Mohamed Idris Deby in a Facebook post on Thursday. Africa is the continent worst affected by the travel ban announced by U.S. President Donald Trump, with 7 of the 12 countries on the list. South Africa on Thursday unveiled the Coastal Climate Change Adaptation Response Plan, a strategic initiative to enhance resilience in coastal areas facing climate threats. Minister of Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment Deon George said the initiative aligns with South Africa's commitments under the Paris Agreement and supports the country's ocean economy goals while safeguarding critical sectors like tourism and fisheries. South Africa's coastline is facing growing climate challenges that threaten coastal communities, key economic sectors, critical infrastructure, and ecosystems. Former Zambian President Edgar Lungu, who led the country from 2015 to 2021, passed away on Thursday at the age of 68. It was reported that the former Zambian president died in a South African hospital after weeks of medical supervision. Lungu first became president in 2015, completing the term of Michael Sata after his death in office. He was subsequently elected to a full term in 2016, defeating the current Zambian president Hakainde Hichilema. In other news, in 2025, Eid al-Adha celebrations begin on June 6 in Saudi Arabia and neighboring countries, while some other nations will observe the festival on June 7. Eid al-Adha, also known as the Feast of the Sacrifice, is observed on the third day of Hajj, which falls on the 10th of Dhul Hijjah, the 12th and final month of the Islamic calendar. As the second major Islamic festival, Eid al-Adha is celebrated about 70 days after Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of Ramadan, the holy month of fasting. In the days leading up to Eid al-Adha, Muslims prepare by preparing their homes, buying new clothes, and planning special meals for the occasion. The International Paris Air Show 2025, organized by SIAE and a subsidiary of the French Aerospace Industries Association, will take place from June 16 to 22, 2025 at the Parc des Expositions de Paris-La Bourget. As the world's largest aerospace gathering, this biennial event serves as a global platform for showcasing groundbreaking advancements in aerospace, defense, and space technologies. With over 2,500 exhibitors from 48 countries, 300 startups, and 150 aircraft on display, the Paris Air Show is a pivotal event for professionals and organizations shaping the future of aerospace.
The story of resurgent Ethiopia and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel, all the time. Pulse of Africa,
the face of Ethiopia, the voice of Africa.
Turning to business news. The Council of Ministers of Ethiopia has approved close to 2 trillion birr budget for the upcoming 2018 Ethiopian fiscal year and referred it to the House of People's Representatives. In its 47th regular session, the Council discussed the federal government draft budget, proclamation, and a draft startup proclamation. First, the Council discussed the budget that aims to achieve the national goals, namely protecting national security, boosting production and productivity, and providing assistance for citizens displaced by natural and man-made disasters. The draft budget is prepared based on the 2018-2022 EFY midterm macroeconomic and fiscal framework and the program budget performance evaluation of 2017 EFY was learned. Moroccan manufacturers are optimistic about increased production in the second quarter of 2025, especially in automotive, chemicals, food processing, and non-metallic minerals, according to the High Commission for Planning. The positive outlook emerges despite persistent challenges, with 37 of manufacturing companies reporting first quarter difficulties obtaining raw materials, particularly foreign-sourced inputs. First quarter 2025 production showed modest gains, driven by strong performances in chemical and food industries, alongside mineral product manufacturing. Before concluding, let us provide you with the latest updates on global commodities prices. Now to weather updates. That is all for today, and thanks for watching Pulse of Africa.
This is Pulse of Africa, the face of Ethiopia, the voice of Africa.